Hello. Today I'm going to talk about how to help your child to articulate two different but similar speech sounds correctly. For example, ch and j. For this, the child needs to be a good listener. You agree to that, no? So first, let's see if he or she is a good listener. The child should be able to have auditory memory of 3 sentences, not from the experience in sequential, now little abstract, so it should be from a story. So when you tell the story to the child, ask the child to retell the story to you and see how many sentences are remembered. If the child is telling one sentence, help the child to move on to 2 sentences, and ultimately the child should be giving 3 sentences of the story, one from the beginning, one from the middle, and one at the end of the story to complete the story in 3 sentences. For example, you had told the story of the kittens and the mittens. So the child should be able to say, the kittens wore their mittens, ate their lunch, and the mittens became dirty. Think of the book you took last week. He came with the couch. So the child should be able to say 3 sentences from that story. The family bought the couch. A man came with the couch. When they went to the beach, he took the couch with him. Like that, any 3 sentences. So coming to receptive language goals, we continue with the object and function association. The question which the child should be able to answer is, what do we do with? But there is an extension of it. Last time we were talking about what do we do with pair of scissors, what do we do with the knife, what do we do with the screwdriver? No, extend little more. What do we do with a spoon? What do we do with the mobile? What do we do with a ladder? And what do we do with an umbrella? You can think of many things, whatever comes during daytime. Saying an umbrella, I remember that this time we should expect the child to use the function words also. Which function words? A and the. So if the child wants a chiku, the child says, give me a chiku. But if the child wants orange, the child should be able to say, give me an orange. And the same way, if the child wants to read a book, the child should be able to say, give me a book, read me a story. But if the child wants a particular book or a particular story, the child should be able to say, give me the book, read me the story. So the child is very clear that it is general or specific. Coming to your speech goals, this week we are talking about stimulation of speech sound j. J in the initial of the word. For example, jug. You can even have jolly, jolly well, jingle bell, or even jacket. So if you are talking about daily routine activities, rather than saying give me water from the bottle, say give me water from the jug. Fill this jug with the water. I want half jug of water. Give me water from the jug. So using lot of jug. The same way, if it is winter time, then you can talk about jacket. It's so cold. Go and wear your jacket. You're going out, you must wear your jacket. If it is December and Christmas, then you can choose the rhyme of jingle bell, jingle all the way. So then j is coming. So the same way, jolly well, you can sing those rhymes. Whatever you are doing, you are looking for words with j and giving auditory bombardment of j at all levels at this juncture, where the child might start using j in an initial stage, initial place of the word. Coming to the book, This week we have taken the book of Move Over Rover. Move Over Rover is selected to reinforce the sound R, which is again very difficult for the children. So if you read this story, there's a dog. The dog's name is Rover, and it's raining outside. It's so cold outside, and the other animals want to come in. There comes the cat, and cat says, "Move over, Rover." So Move Over Rover has two repetitions of the sound R. Then again you see the dog comes, different people come, and everyone who comes says, "Move over, Rover." When you finish this whole book, I read the book and counted, our speech sound is coming 60 times, 60, and it's not boring because it's so interesting. There's so much repetition and there is so much rhythm and pattern, and it is with the pictures that the children understand what is going on. Coming to your tips now. This week, like we said earlier, no ch and j. So how do you do that? When we are doing the speech sound ch, we are giving lot of auditory bombardment which is continuing, but now we are expecting the child to articulate and use the speech sound of ch. At the same time, we are giving auditory bombardment of j. Because it is meaningful, because it is in different words, and because it's lot of expansion of language and the child is listening well, therefore the child will be able to discriminate the sound between ch and j and will be able to understand these are two different sounds. The child might start using j or might start using ch inconsistently. That's fine. We are not forcing for j because we have just introduced. But for ch, because we had been doing earlier, if the child is not using ch properly, we say it again. So the child knows that I did not understand. Maybe he or she did not say it properly. And sometimes the children will autocorrect. And because of the auditory feedback loop, the child will do the correction by himself or herself. So that will help. Another tip we can think of is use more these sounds in all different areas. Add more words like picture, texture, cheese, cherries, jostling, jogging, all different words you can add in that. Coming to speech, we are doing two more goals now. We are doing two together. Another tip is use more storybooks. Instead of one, at least have two storybooks. One storybook which you have decided to talk about because you want to reinforce certain vocabulary and certain speech sounds. And the next book you ask the child, go and get a book which you want me to read to you. What story do you want to listen to? Bring the book. Now the child has selected the book. See what reinforcement of language and speech you can give in that book. Continue doing that. Because the child is interested in this, the child will learn faster. So this way now you will work on more speech goals also along with extension and expansion of language. Okay, try this out. If you have any doubt or if you face any problem, please write in the comments. I'll be back to you. If you want to watch any other episode before this one, the link is given below, which will take you to the 40-week session plan. See you next week. Thank you.